Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Zach from Zach's Store Fishing. We're back at the similar spot where I was last week. Well, probably for you guys it'll be 2-3 weeks because I haven't uploaded in a while. Main reason is I haven't caught any fish, so I kind of want to hopefully catch a fish. I came out here on Friday and caught with my sport worker and we caught 3 massive carp out of here, like big, like 60 plus. They were about 4 or 5 kilos each at least, and it was here at this spot, but I'm fishing in this spot here. We were fishing over there. If I don't get anything in here, I'm gonna move over there, and if I don't get anything, I'm gonna flick my lure around to see if there's any redfin swimming around through here. The water's rised up quite a bit, at least a good 1.5 meters ish, because we've had a bit of rain, so the water's definitely risen up. Could definitely come up higher. I've seen it up higher than this. So last week I was walking where that stick is. So yeah, well, I'll get some bait on the line and I'll let you guys know how I go. Peace out. All right guys, I've got my lines out. I've got 2 out, and I'm gonna be burling up around here, around this area. Hopefully we get some action. They were over there last week. They may be riding around, so likelihood of them to being around is high. We're just gonna sit here and wait here for them. I'm gonna go up there and maybe see if I can get that rubber mat, and I'll put the rubber mat down and I'll sit around here. I'm gonna burley up in here. I've just put like half a bit of bread in. We're just gonna let the bread sit in here. The water is swirling through here because the wind is going pretty much the same way it was the last time I was here. The wind is pushing the water on top of the surface this way, but the current is ripping this way. So we'll see what happens. Both of them, one of them probably won't move because it's on a sinker, but the other one might move around with the current because because it's a thing. I'm gonna get a rock and put a rock on my rod, so my rod doesn't fly into the water if a carp does grab it. It adds a little bit of weight to it. I don't know what this is. I might even have a fish on this. Oh, nah, don't. See, I've still got my bread on. A bunch of the bread fell off though. I could have had a bite after it went in for a little bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the bread back on it and flick it back out, see what happens. All of them have bread on them, so this is weightless, so the whole idea of this one is just gonna flick it out and leave it out there and hope that a carp may come over and grab it. We'll go see if that thing's still there. Alright guys, I'll be back in a little update guys. Nothing much has really happened. If I don't get anything here, I'm gonna move over to the other side where I fished last week. Stuff like that. I'll throw bread over there as well, belly up on that side. I've already put 2.5 bits of bread in, so we'll see what happens. We may get something, we may not. The water has risen, so the likelihood of there being carp in here is, yeah, there will be, but like, if they're actual feeding or not is the next question. If not, we'll go to the other side. They 100% may be feeding on the other side over there, but I've got nowhere to land them really because the rocks all out here are all gone. Kind of just gonna have to walk down here somewhere maybe if I hook one up and try and get it onto the rocks here and grab its lip. They're a bit hard to grab by yourself, but I'll make it work. Yep, I'm on guys, I'm on. How about that? I'm already on. Look at this. I'm on the weighted one. I've got a carp for sure. Ooh, he's running. He's underneath my line here. So So I'm gonna have to try and get him. He definitely didn't want to be hooked. He is a small one. I'll be able to lift him up. I just don't want the line getting too tangled. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lighten the drag right off, let him run, let him go out, give him a bunch of line. I'm gonna put this up here. Yeah. Some more line, some more rod. And then I'm gonna grab this one, reel this one in real quick. All right guys, I've fixed the problem. My SD card got full without me knowing, and I ended up landing him. I'm gonna go down and try and grab him without sliding into the water or getting a hook into my finger. So he's a small one. We caught like double this size last week. The hook's on top. Double this size last week. So, you know, get up here. Get him up here. Here we go. Got him up. So legally I can't throw him back in, so he's gonna stay up here with me. I'll make sure that he does not go back into the water whatsoever. There you go. Got him. He's off. He's a slightly smaller one. He's probably, I'll say 40 centimeters long. Oh yeah, got that there. Make sure, just throw him up there. So I got him. There you guys go. Got me carp. I'm gonna go wash my hands in the water. I'm gonna get my bread back out on both of them. The other one got hooked. That rod is better because it's stiffer. I can manhandle them way more than I can other fish or other things. Sure, I'm not gonna. Yeah, make sure I don't get all my jacket wet too. Make sure I just wash my hands off. And let's get back out there, boys. Ooh, something just fell out of my pocket. I think it was my vape, but it didn't go in the water. It fell just here. I heard it hit the ground as I was climbing up. Something fell out of my pocket. Where did it go? It definitely didn't fall in the water. I would have heard it splash into the water. It was most likely my vape. Oh no, nothing fell out. My phone and keys. It was just my keys knocking my thing. All right, I'm gonna get back out there. I'm gonna get this one out first. The weighted one. There we go. Got some more fishing to do and stuff like that. Alright, you gotta put this back on. Put another bit of bread on it. Re-grab it and wrap it around. Always make sure the bread is exposed. He's a way smaller carp than I've gotten here. Last week we had big ones last week. Really big carp. Like extremely big. Right, we're just gonna, it's probably tangled up here. I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's just been wrapped around a little bit. Make sure, yeah, the drag's set to somewhat loose. Maybe a little bit looser. Want to make sure if a fish grabs it, it's not gonna fly into the water. Just put that one back out. Oh shit, tripping over the line. Let's put it up here again, like that. Yeah, there you go. Got a bit of carp action, huh? And he's gonna flop around up there. He might try to get back down to the water, but I won't let him. Guys, I won't let him, so. Alright, we're gonna try again. Where's my line? Here it is. There's the hook, there it is. We're just gonna let these sit back out there again. We're gonna make sure my lines don't flop over themselves again, like they did before. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do with the bread. Might just make this one into a little ball. But yet again, you need the hook to be exposed. Even if it's a little ball, the hook has to be exposed at all times, because if they suck it into their mouth, you want them to get hooked onto it, not the other way around, that they just put it in their mouth and eat it. You want them to get hooked first. So we're just gonna throw this one into a similar spot where that one is, just out that way. Or might move that. Oh, I think my bait just fell off. Kind of felt it when I moved it. Yeah, it did. It was a bit too close to the tree there for my liking. So I wanted to move it away from the, away from the tree as much as possible. But yeah, kind of got this one going again. Do the same thing. It's the best way of doing it. Make it into like a little cylinder. Put the hook through in the middle. Well, that's what I do at least. And then put the hook through the cylinder. And make sure the hook comes out of the cylinder and it's exposed out. And pinch off if it's too long. So I got that little one there. So yeah, throw that out as well. Little birdie. And then we're just gonna flick this back out there. Yeah, that's about where I had it last time. So I'm gonna move rods again. Have my rock on it again. Make sure it doesn't fly out when a fish grabs it. This one needs to go that way. There we go. I've got me rods set up again. We've got a bit more burley here as well. I'm gonna throw some more burley in. I'm gonna throw it all around here, around the tree and stuff. Well, I've already got one on. I've already got one. Nah. Swear, bro, it felt like something grabbed it. My line was moving and everything. Nothing grabbed it. Looked like it. Let's throw it back out there again. Got it in the tree higher. Oh, that still had it. It still had its bait on it when I threw it down. So we're just going to be throwing these in like that. Just for now, just like that, how I had it. Yeah, he's still up there. So yeah, peace out, guys. Hopefully we get a lot on it. One of my rods got tangled with my other line, and my other line was snagged, so I retied both of them up. I re-put new leader on this, and yeah, now we're just sitting here waiting, and I've thrown a bit of burley out. I'm gonna keep throwing burley out. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Throwing a bit of burley out and stuff like that. So yeah, the burley doesn't hurt anyone. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I haven't had a bite, I don't think. Who knows how I got snagged, but something got snagged before, so I'm just throwing this bit of bread out for burley now. So a bug in the water would be it's very, very good for attracting fish. So see what happens. I may get snagged again. My hook snapped off, but my line didn't break. My leader didn't break. It was more the fact that this rod here got tangled with that rod. And that rod is kind of hanging over the top of this rod at the moment. So what I really should do is move that over here, like that. And then move this one, grab this one back. Yeah, and I've still got my bait on it. I'll throw it back out somewhere over towards the pylon, I think. Yeah, about there will do. Now I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Grab me stick. Grab me rock. Getting mud all over my reels, not good. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna sit here for another half an hour or so, and then I might go home, go shopping. Haven't had another hookup. I don't think it's because I haven't barreled enough. It's more the fact that I don't think there's many fish in here at the moment. This one still has a sinker on it. The main reason why I think I got a bite on this one is because this line here is moving around a bit in the water, as far as I can tell, because of the wind. The other one is kind of staying there. So I've had some birds fly around near me. I'm just trying a crap ton of burley in. I think there's a lot of little fish feeding on the burley. So yeah, it's floating around and some of it's sinking. Oh, I might have a bite on this one. We'll see. I'll just leave it. My line's kind of moving, that's all. Usually it's good to keep your fish in the water, because it oh, do I have one on this one? I might actually have one on this one. Maybe. No. It's floating around, that's all. Thought it may have detracted a fish. Maybe I'll just throw it in here somewhere. Close in here. See what happens. Yeah. To kind of keep it away from that line. That one has sank to the bottom. It's right in front of me, and I've barreled all through here. Never know. Might actually get a bite because I've barreled. That could be a fish, bro. Also, it could be the current, because the current is ripping pretty quick at the moment. We'll know if it's a fish. No, it's not a fish. My line's moving in the water. If you watch it, this line will go back out straight. So the current's ripping in here pretty quick. It's alright. It's all good though, because the burley would be doing the same thing. Burley would be moving in the water a bit. So yeah, we'll see. We did get quite a bit of rain the other night. We'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know what happens, if I'm gonna leave or not, or if I might go try over there again, you know, where I fished the other day with my sport worker and got some big ones. It's gonna get harder and harder now to get carp because of the winter coming in with all the rain. I just know my fishing videos might slow down, not a lot, but they might slow down a bit because of the rain and the weather, or depending if I can get out or not, if it's safe to do so. But yeah, we're almost coming into April, so I want to get out in the kayak a bit more, go fishing out, kayak fishing for whiting and stuff, and maybe some pinkies if they're still about out in the Western Port Bay. So we'll go fish around out there. Let you guys know how that goes, and if I can or if I do. Yeah, I'll let you guys know what happens. Peace out. Hey guys, nothing much has really happened. Both my baits were still on the rods when I pulled them up, and I threw them back out, and now I'm just going to leave them there. I'm planning to leave in the next 30 minutes to go back, go shopping, and then go home. Yeah, Might go to a different few spots in the next few weeks. We'll see what happens. I'm planning to go out in the kayak in the next few days. Probably should have grabbed my stuff out of the things, because we had stuff inside my things. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll let you guys know what happens. It's beautiful out here, beautiful day. It's about 20 something degrees right now, so it's pretty damn good. It's nice and warm, so it's good to hear. Hopefully the weather stays like this for as long as possible, so it doesn't get too wet in the next few days. That looks like a bit of a thong out on the water. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna play some Black Ops 7 tonight. Yeah, that's about it really. Not much else is happening. Nothing's going after my bread. I've bellied up a bunch too. The water's moving, so there's a lot of junk in the water there. Water, oh, that's up top. I thought it was a fish jumping out of the water. Fish do jump out of the water here. I had seen redfin in here, so I have caught redfin out of here, but not on bread, but on worms. Probably gonna try and get some worms soon, actually. The next, probably tomorrow. I might get some tomorrow if I can, if I have enough money to, after I buy all my food and stuff that I need. Yeah, so I'll let you guys, keep you guys updated. Peace out, guys. Just wait. Don't get it out more than 10 meters. Come on. That's better. Alright, while that sits there like that, just let that sit there and do whatever it's doing. I'm going to set this up with some bait. I have noticed that there's fresh mussels here that I'm going to go collect right down here. See if I can reach them. There's one right here. This is a good size. Same with this one. There's a big one right here. These are good size ones too. There's good size ones in here. Down here. At least two. Got two more good ones. These are good size ones. Alright. Crack this open with the scissors and then throw it out there. Just out here in front of me, and it should be good. See what we get. Mussels are very good bait. Lots of fish eat it, so. And these are fresh ones straight off the rocks. Alright. Cracked it. It's not good. It's not what you want to do. Someone might come and grab it. I need to kind of, yeah, there you go. Open it up with my hand. Open it up with the knife a bit more. There we go, got it open. Finally, took me some time. And I've got the perfect size bait hook on it as well. This is what I caught the bream on last week. There, you never know, there could be bream in here too. Especially where I'm sitting in the nestry area. I'll just put this on. This little round hook here. That's what I caught the bream on last time. I've just got a tiny little sinker on it, so I'm just gonna leave this on best I can. Yeah, this gets all they get gross a little bit, but just a little bit out there would be good. Doesn't have to go that far out. Oh, not that far. A bit closer. A bit further out than what I just threw it. This rod has a weird action. There you go, a bit better. And it's still didn't get that far. Just on the edge of the drop off there. No, I need to go out further, man. It's been annoying. The wind's coming towards me, so it doesn't help with that. But just let the wind, kind of take it. I should have switched over rods, to be honest. Yeah, something like that will do. Just leave that there. And then I'll just grab this. Time to reel this one in. No, it's in the butterworry. The wedge just there. The current must be ripping through. I think that's what happened to my should put some bait on this one. I'll be able to get it out further.
I'm getting little fish, mate. Good bait size. Give me that. I'll chuck it on my hook and throw it out there live. Hope a big snapper comes through and eats it, man. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm currently. I kind of want to go. I might move over a little bit more. On to the other side of this. Right. But there's other guys fishing here, so. Oh no, I think they just left. Oh, no, they're still there. Oh, one of them's left, at least. This drop-off right here is good for what I want to get. Would be whiting or a good size flatty on the actual berm just here. There's none down there. Need to get it out a little bit further. Just let it sink to the bottom. There's a little school of fish in front of me. Pretty cool. Alright guys, I'll let you guys know if I get anything. I've switched lures and I'm using a little Berkeley's white curly tail, 3-inch. I was using a 4-inch big fluke, and I'm like, because there's a huge drop off just here and there's a sandbank just here, I'm fishing it up the sandbank and I had to follow just a second ago. Don't know what it was. It looked like a little whiting. Hoping a flatty or something will get enticed to come after it while I zip it up the bank here. But there it is there. Nah, nothing's following it this time. Yeah, there's a little bit of weed on it. A little bit of weed. Might try and flick it out a bit further and then do the same thing. Yeah, that was good. I want to get it to the wall, but it's a bit too windy to do that. Just let it sink down and I'll reel it in slowly. Give it a couple of seconds to sink. This wall would be really good to get to, if I could. There'd be stuff sitting off it, especially pinkies. Especially if it's like underneath is all like, it's like all one, it's not like a wall all the way down. Like if it's got stuff underneath it, be good. Be good to jump in the water. The visibility looks shit though. It's a bit rough at the moment. I need to change my sinker on my bait rod. It's coming up the thing, I can feel it. Nothing followed it in. I've had a toadfish follow it in, and I've had looked like a little whiting or something follow it in. He's using a float. Oh yeah. He's probably letting it sit there. He needs the thing to be down deeper, to be honest. Because this, I reckon it goes at least like, you look like 4 or 5 meters deep just here because of the boats that come in. There's like some pretty big boats in there, so they need a bit of a leeway for them to get in. So this spot's all good because it's all sandy just here. The other spots are like not sandy. They got weed. Like this there is all weed. If that was all sand, it would be good. It doesn't have to go out far. Alright, I'm just gonna let that sit there. I'm gonna change my line on my other one, my other rod. I'm gonna grab a sinker out and change it to something bigger. Put a bigger sinker on it and flick it out a little bit deeper. This is just not getting out far enough for the boat. Might change the hook too. I should run to something different. I'll chuck some different bait on. I just had some muscle on it and nothing was really going after it, so I mean, stuff might have been, but I don't think it was out deep enough. Right, I'll just cut that off, get a different sinker. I'm going to try a sinker on the bottom, and then I'm going to flick it out deeper, like do a bit of a paternostic rig, and I'll use a different size. I'll use a smaller one of these, maybe, or I'll use a bigger one. I've got to see if I've got any, that's the problem. I don't know if I do. There's none in there. Is there one? Oh, I think there's one in. Is there one in there? No, but there is a 3 ounce. I'll just use this big 3 ounce one. Might use a different style of hook, like a long shank, maybe. If there's whiting down there, I'll use one of these for whiting. Alright. This is a heavier sinker than what I had on, so I'll go down and cut some bird up and bring it up here. So the idea is I'm going to tie this to the bottom. If it would like to come out, that's the problem. So I'm tying it to the bottom, so I'm tying it to it. That shouldn't go anywhere now, anyway. Alright, now I'm gonna pick up how far out I want for it to go. Something like that would do. I don't think I want it to go that far off the bottom. Something like this would do. I'm gonna tie it around. I'll do 2 loops over. Oh, someone tied one of these on. It came undone. Like midway through the fish, it came undone. I need to get it through. Oh fuck! I dropped it. I need to get it through both loops. Otherwise, it won't stay on. And then get my finger out of it, get that through like that, and then tighten that down. Both sides should stay on. Should be in okay now. Got a bit of a whiting set up here. Then we're gonna get it through this little eyelet here. I should be able to. I've got on it through smaller ones. There we go. Through the little eyelet. Not that you guys can probably see. And then there, get a paternoster rig set up. Right, I'm gonna get some chicken out. I'm gonna throw that out with some chicken on it and see if I can get it out further now. It's got a bigger sinker on it. I brought my chicken with me. So that's good. I'll cut it off with some with my scissors. And hopefully I can get a decent little. Still quite frozen. That's good. Makes it a lot tougher, in my opinion, when it's like that. Kind of want it to be thinner as well, like an actual strip of meat, kind of like that, and that'll do. It should work. And then we'll flick it onto my, usually when you use what is it? Usually you use, when you go for whiting, you use a little bit of squid, but I don't have any squid on me. It's a little bit thick. Needs to be a lot thinner, to be honest. That'll do. Try that. So now it should be hanging off the bottom like that, and if I flick it out, it should be a little bit off the bottom. Yeah, that's better. But now just let it sit out there. Wind it in until it gets tight. Until I think it's tight. Yeah, I can feel it now. So when I do that, I can feel it when it moves. That's what I want it to be like. Alright. Time to wheel this in. This has just been sitting on the bottom for the last couple seconds. Got that out now, so hopefully it stays out there. I mean, no joke, 3 ounces are pretty deep. Pretty long. Must have not chucked that one out far. Just got to keep an eye on his little ball. Wherever he's holding it just above here, I think. We'll see if we get any bites on it. And if not, I can always throw this one out too on some sinkers. See if I can get and put the muscle on it on one of those. Oh, he's got a fish. Hell yeah, brother. Snagged? Pinky? What are you using for bait? Sardine. Oh yeah, nice. I've just got a bit of chicken. I want one of the big cousins to come around. I've been flicking some lures around. Been hoping to slightly bigger one comes through and I can snack it on the lure. But nothing, bro. I've been casting all through here. Not even a flatty. Not even a flatty. I'm using a lure off the bottom and I haven't even got a flatty. Thought there might be some flatted around. Who knows? I've got some bait out there. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I've had one follow. Yeah, before I did earlier. I was bound to get off the bottom, like just before here. Something shot up looking at it, but oh, look at that big boat. Whee! Nah, wasn't it? Are they going out or coming in? They're coming in, I have to grab a lure. Oh no, they're going out. The way they're heading, they're going out. That's the boat they got in before. Yeah. I've got mine on a panonistic rig. Yeah, sitting off the bottom, just probably about that far off the bottom. Nothing super bad. Oh, that'd be fine on that boat. No, it's on the bottom, I can feel it. Can't quite get it to the thing over there. I've got some mussels down there too if I need to use them. Yeah, I've got mussels as well. Yeah. Oh, I caught the 35 centimetre one yesterday, the other week. Broom. I'm not going for boob. If I was going for boob, I'd probably like wind it in a bit faster and probably have no weight on it as well. Ooh, big stingray. Hello. Big stingray just went past. Hey, he's just down there. Yeah, don't want that going after my lure. It wouldn't anyway. Oh, probably not. I saw a white flash and I'm like, oh, is there a stunk? Like, oh, like, is there a... Yeah, I'm like, is there a... Like, is there a bit of fish just sitting there coming through the shallows? But it would happen every now and then here. Oh, some fish would sit off the bottom around here. Who's this thing? I can't see it. Oh, I can't see it. I'm blind. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to snag myself, bro. It's alright. I'm not really flicking towards where he's fishing anyway. There's heaps of bait fish around here. Someone just go in there? Out of there? Maybe. Wrasse maybe. That's about where that is. I casted it out probably towards the middle. Yeah. Your pinky's not that happy. He's right here. He's not happy. He's floating on top of the water. Yeah, it happens. You gotta throw him back. You can't keep him. If it would be good if I could. He's right here. Yeah, it's just he's not happy. Nah. Ah, whatever. It's okay. It's part of nature. You gotta throw him back either way. Something big will come grab it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you never know. Something big will come grab it. Where's my lure? There it is. Yeah, eat this spot. I just need to poke it, I think. Poke it down a bit. Hey, you. Go down. Not up. Oh shit, that was a bad cast. He'll float out to sea and something big will come grab it. Yeah, yeah, I might have just got over my other line. My own line. I probably did. I'll see in a second when I really did. Yeah. Did I? Maybe I didn't. What the hell? Oh, I didn't. That's surprising. I threw right over the top of it. Yeah. Yeah. That time I didn't. Do. Nothing. Is it on or off? Oh, it's on. Hey guys, I'm fishing. It's Andrew here. I've had a couple of little bites, but nothing substantial. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how I go. I'm just using chicken and a little bit of mussels that I found off the rocks with bait. So hell yeah, let you guys know what happens. Alright guys,
I'm recording. Making sure I'm recording. I'm leaving, so this is going to be the outro. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Peace out. See you guys all later in the next one. Bye.